Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Booth Podcast. I'm your host, Dom, and along with me is my co-host,
Ken.
And this is the podcast where we talk about life, love, and the deep things you don't talk about with anyone else. Honestly, I hope you keep the rock, paper, scissors in. That should be how we do every intro. If whoever loses does the intro, I think that's the best way to do it.
Sure, why not?
That is the best way to do it. But no, I wanted to. We didn't have anything to talk about today, but we're gonna dive into this post. That was a Reddit thread. Is that what it's called? A Reddit thread? Okay, cool.
This guy doesn't use Reddit, guys.
I don't use Reddit at all. But this is a thread of men sharing the things they wish women knew about them. Let's read a few. Just because I'm not talking doesn't mean I'm not enjoying my time with you.
Yeah, that's true.
Super true.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm just like, I'm not even thinking about anything. Don't even want to talk about anything. I'm just like staring into space.
Yeah. For me, it's like when it's just silence, I'm just enjoying like the bliss moment that we're sharing. Oh. It's just nice. I'm just enjoying your company right now.
Yeah.
Right? But then she'll ask like, are you okay? Is there anything? I'm like,
yeah.
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Sometimes I'm just thinking like of anything, but just
sometimes the stupidest shit too. Like I think one time I was like I was at where was I? I was like at a beach or something, right, with a girl. Yeah. And then it was just dead silent. I'm just looking, just like, damn, they're having a yacht party. That's crazy. Yeah. And it was just quiet. It was just like, oh shit, I gotta get back.
Sometimes I have the weirdest of thoughts, or like the most random of thoughts, and now I've found the courage just to say it, just because it creates conversation.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I think they're interested too. So like, hey man, just bring it up, because it's better to just always have conversation going instead of you kind of just sitting there like,
Once you get to that level of comfortability with that special person,
you
just say fuck shit. As a dude, you say fuck shit. Yeah. That's it. Like, bro, I'd be saying the most stupidest shit when I was with a girl, right? And it was just, I'm looking back at it now, I'm like, what made me want to say that? Yeah, it's just. I said, I think I could swim that ocean. Right? No, God, no, I can't.
Random, you think you can swim Alcatraz?
I can swim.
Okay.
That's it. That's almost it. I can swim.
All right. Anyways, moving on. Number 2. We actually really want to be complimented too. A 6-year-old woman complimented me 5 years ago, and it still makes me feel good, which just shows how little we get compliments.
No, I agree with that.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Like, I think, dude, my favorite compliment ever, it still sticks to me to this day. I was just gassed about that she said that. It's like, I sent her a video of like myself, right? Yeah. Some girl I was talking to last year, and she said, you look extra handsome. I'm like, extra? Brother.
Damn it.
Extra?
Curse you.
A man does not get that. A man just gets, you look good.
Or just handsome.
Or just, no, I got the extra.
No one ever gets extra handsome.
Right, so I'll take that. I'll take that. That shit stuck with me. Like, man, she's kind of right.
That's crazy. I actually had an ex's grandma compliment me on my haircut. She didn't compliment me on my haircut, just her grandma. And that, still today, still got it. Still, that's the one I will take to my grave, dude.
God damn.
Like, that doesn't take much. It really doesn't take much. That's how like low the bar is. You could compliment us on anything, and we'll be like, "Oh, thanks." Like,
yeah.
My bad.
It's like, okay. Yo, I think because I'm like, I like outfits and shit. I like styling or whatever, clothes in general. When she compliments like my fit or something I'm wearing, I'm like, oh my god, she noticed. Yeah. Right? It's like, it's always nice. It's so nice. I'm like, thank you. It's not like I tried today.
Yeah. Number 4. We aren't great with hints. Communication is king and queen, I guess.
Yeah. Guy. A lot of guys just take it as it is. You tell me you're okay. I'm like, aight. Cool. You said that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But in the back of my head, I'm like, this probably isn't.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, we know.
Yeah.
Right? But it's like, just say it straight up. Like, we don't want to like beat around the bush. Like, just rip it off the Band-Aid. Just tell us what it is. Right? It's just like, we'd rather fix the problem now than later.
Yeah.
Right?
I can't tell you the amount of times where I'll do something, a very small thing. Maybe I turned away a certain way, or I talked a certain way, or I just did something in a certain way, and my significant other would just all of a sudden change their mood.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what happened? And point out the smallest thing that I did wrong, but I didn't know it triggered them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I wish I knew, because then I would have, number one, not done it.
Yeah, yeah.
But I apologize right away, so that there is no problem between.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden we're 2-3 hours down, and you're like not having it. Especially when you try to go, "Are you okay?" And they're like, "Yeah, I'm fine."
Oh, yo, when girls say I'm fine, I'm like, man, please just tell me right now what it is.
Just tell me
like,
right now.
Tell me what it is. Right? I know I did something wrong. I might not be able to recognize it really like that fast.
Yeah.
Right? But it's like, you just tell me.
Yeah.
Like one time, I was with this girl, we're just like cuddling and shit, right? I was doing work at the same time. Right? So it was kind of bad.
Uh-huh.
Right? And I was like, I'm like, are you okay? She's like, yeah, I'm good. It's like, I knew what the problem was, because I'm literally doing my laptop's right here and I'm working.
Yeah.
You know, trying to multitask and shit.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, yo, just tell me. And then she told me, I'm like, oh, okay. I promise it won't happen again. Finish this. Then just went back. Yeah. Guys, yo, make sure, ladies, just tell the dude what's up. You know, tell the dude what the problem is and what you want, so that they can fix it, or you guys can fix it together. Right? It's just easier. It saves a lot of like trouble.
Also, this is for the ladies. Like, if you and this guy are going back and forth, like you like him, but you don't say anything, you just kind of flirt with him in small ways. Let me tell you what, he doesn't know you like him. He just doesn't know. Just say something. Ask for his number. Just anything. Because even if we like you, we get to a point where we've maybe been rejected so much, or we've liked a girl and they've never liked us back, that we will just assume that no girls are interested. So the second that you are, we can't tell.
Yeah.
Right? But I did this. Well, no. It didn't trigger anything. I didn't think, oh, because she did this, she likes me. Not at all. There are just some small things that you guys do that you think somehow, like,
we can't read your mind.
Like, let's just say, I don't know, like a girl came and bought you a drink, right? Like, let's say she bought you bubble tea or whatever. I don't know. And then she'll go like, I bought you bubble tea like so many times. So it's like, that's a friendly thing.
Yeah, like I do that for my friends, bro.
Sometimes the friendliest thing that you think is a flirting move, is just what it is. It seems friendly, so we don't ever assume that it's a move. You know, so just talk. Just use your words.
Step up a little bit, you know. And guys, just do you, bro. Step up too. You like a girl, just shoot, bro.
When we tell women that we don't know how we feel about something, it's usually true, and we genuinely don't understand how we are supposed to feel. I personally wasn't allowed to express emotions growing up, and it turned me into not being able to understand my emotions. I agree. The amount of times I was like just frozen, and they're like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, dude, I don't know. I honestly can't tell you how I feel, because I don't know what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
So if I don't know what I'm feeling, how can I explain to you how I'm feeling? It just doesn't make sense. So then I just sit there like, I don't know. And then like, well, just tell me what's wrong. And I'm like, dude, I don't know what's wrong.
Yeah.
That's happened so many times, and like the amount of pressure I feel sometimes, and then we get into fights, it's like, dude, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Which has caused me now to like further understand my emotions and do this self-discovery, so that problem never occurs again. Like, I know what triggers me right away now. Like, I'm like, oh, that did not sit well. Now it's affected my mood the whole day.
Yeah.
Versus before, it's like, you'll sit there like, damn, like, why did this thing happen? And then, but you don't know it's like that thing, because you kind of brush it off already, you know. And they're like, what's wrong?
dude, I just say it. I'm like, okay, I don't really know how I'm feeling, but this is what I think I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Right? I just say it, and then like, okay. Then we just
communication is king.
Yo, but it feels so uneasy to talk about it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right?
It's not the easiest thing in the world. I really like to hang out with my friends because I love them, not because I don't want to spend time with you.
Yeah.
Oh, you just want to hang out with the boys because you don't want to go on date night. I've never really personally had that problem. Like I usually like to hang out with my significant other more. But that's just because like we get to do a lot of things I like. But with the boys, you guys kind of have like to have a general consensus of like we're all gonna do this one thing and we're gonna have to settle with it.
Yeah.
Whether one person doesn't like it or not, we're all doing this thing.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about that one? Have you ever had problems with that?
I'm trying to think. I mean, no. They kind of understand. Like every time I'm talking to someone, it's like they understand that also I'm busy.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like, yo, I can really only see you like once or twice a week. Actually got in a big fight with that one time. Once or twice a week, and like my friends, all my friends are relatively busy. I don't really go out. I'm not really go out as much, but like everyone's usually busy. Our schedules do not align. Yeah. So it's like, okay, I'm cool with just loafing and just chilling. Right, I'll hang out with my significant other and shit. I don't know. I haven't been to that fight level.
Oh, that's fair. Oh wow, men. I didn't think this one would be here, to be honest. Men have emotions, and there are points where we need to cry. Tears happen, not just from pain, but also from joy. Have you ever cried of joy? Yeah, you have?
Yeah, well, I teared up a bit.
Yeah.
But she didn't know that.
Oh.
I didn't want to show that.
Oh.
Well, it's not even want to show it, but it's like, she wasn't looking, so I'm like, okay, yo, get rid of that real quick. Yep. Yeah, man, I wanted this and shit.
I've never cried of joy before. At least I don't recall crying of joy.
I mean, it was just like watery eyes. Like it's like it wasn't about to like burst, but it's like I like to cry from sadness, from like joy and stuff. Like I get why people cry. It's like for me, it's like I'm living, right? Yeah. It's like, yo, this is great, right? Yeah.
It's okay to make the first move. Guys can be shy too. Come talk to me instead of staring at me. We just talked about that, yeah.
Yeah, no, I kind of agree with that.
There was so many times I've recalled that I've kind of pondered the idea of being with a certain person. And next thing you know, when I finally gained the courage to go talk to that person and things are mutual, next thing you know, they're telling me that they were pondering the same thing. So I'm just like, yo, why didn't you say anything?
Yeah.
Like, sure, like, I did say something, but why didn't you just gonna, okay. You know?
Kinda, yeah. I mean, for me, it's like, I took the shot.
Yeah.
There's some other girl I was like seeing. Or took on a date.
I just think,
What?
Sorry, you look so much taller than me because the chair is low. But no, yeah, there's so many times where it's just like, just ask. Because I feel like girls, you got the edge. If you all of a sudden are super forward and very like confident, like you're gonna make me nervous. Yeah. You know what I mean? So,
ladies, just ask out the dude. Ask him for his name, his number, whatever. Like, just take your shot. Yeah. Bro, nowadays, everyone's scared to make the first moves. And if everyone's scared, nothing's going to happen. Then you're going to sit there and complain, be like, yo, I'm never going to get in a relationship, blah, 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 all that bullshit. Like, yo, it's because none of you guys are doing shit. Just fucking take the shot. Same goes for the dude. Just take the shot, bro.
Just take the shot.
Stop being a pussy.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Exactly.
Oh, this one's an interesting one. I like it, though. We don't know where we want to eat either.
I don't know. I kind of plan most of the dates. So I'm different. Okay. I like planning.
You see, the thing is, what I've learned recently is I pick a lot more of the places to eat. because I just already assume they don't know where to eat.
Yeah.
And then I go, okay, well, like, I'll make suggestions now if that's not what they're feeling.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I feel like this one doesn't resonate as much with me. But at the same time, there's some days I'm like, dude, I don't know either. Can you pick?
Oh, the date? No, I don't know. I don't know, kid. I have like a date. In my notes app, I have like this whole date thingy where it's like I have restaurants and shit for downtown, and it's just like it makes it easier for me to choose. But then I think okay, this is my trick. If you're going on a date or planning a date, or you're mid date or whatever, and you guys want to eat somewhere, but she doesn't know what she wants, the number one question you should ask is, okay, what do you not want? They say, I just had sushi last night. Okay, sushi's off the table. It kind of lowers your choices a little more.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so you don't want sushi. I'm like, I don't want finger food either. I'm like, okay, cool. You can go for like ramen, pho, whatever. Right? And then just keep dialing down because they know what they want, really. Even you yourself, right? But you just gotta like make sure you choose something that they're gonna enjoy.
Right.
Right? That's my trick.
Yeah, I dial it down too. Filter out the bad choices.
Yeah.
We like random gifts, random hugs, and random signs of affection and love. Sometimes just a cup of coffee in my favorite mug is enough to convince me it's gonna be a good day. Yeah, enough said. I mean, like, there was one time I came home and there was a note waiting for me, and I was like, yo, that's all I need.
Yeah.
That's the smallest thing.
Yeah.
You know, or even like a nice text really is enough for me. You know, I don't need much.
Yeah.
I think, is it nice to get a lot? Of course.
From time to time.
But could it be overkill?
Sometimes,
You know, sometimes, yeah. Because really, like, I feel like we're such simple people. Like, well, at least the majority of the guys I know are very simple guys. They don't even need much.
Yeah.
They're like, yo, like, check out this, like, new thing, like, small little thing I got, and that's enough for their day.
Yeah.
Like, I remember I had a whole conversation with Kenneth, and I was like, yo, I got this Prime Energy bottle, and that was it. That was the conversation. And I was like, yo, it has, like, more caffeine than 6, like, cans of Coke, 2 Red Bulls. Yeah, that's a small thing, but it's a fun thing to talk about.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, the random signs of affections are always nice. Like a random sensation you enjoy.
Yeah.
Right? Because you just feels so nice. Like, oh, okay. Yeah. It's like, this is usually me doing it, but for you to take the initiative and actually take part of it, it's like, oh, okay.
Kind of like how, you know, you ladies like a little kiss on the forehead every now and then.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, I wasn't expecting this, but that's a little nugget of gold I wasn't expecting to find. This one's interesting, dude. I don't know. It's a guy thing.
What?
Well, I'll say this so I don't say these words. Getting stiffed up doesn't mean I'm always in the mood. Sometimes they just pop out of nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can we explain it? No, blood flow is not up to me.
It just happens, yo.
It just happens.
If you're with me, that shit's gonna. He's gonna pop up. It's not like I'm. It's like,
from Buzz to Woody.
Damn.
We'll move past that one now. When we say we're thinking about nothing, the majority of the time we really are thinking of nothing. Or maybe we are thinking of ridiculous made-up scenarios that sound stupid when said out loud. Yeah, we just talked about that. It's exactly the same. Men love being the target of a romantic gesture. Many men never have been. What's a romantic gesture that you would have wanted to happen to you? That usually only happens to women.
Shit, I'm kind of thinking. Damn, I don't know. I've been watching a lot of K dramas lately.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. I like watching K dramas. It's nice. Okay, it's like really corny. It's really cheesy, but it's like I love that romantic shit. That's kind of where I get my whole ideas from. Romantic gesture I'd want to happen to me is I guess for her to like make the initiative to like plan the whole day.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah.
I just knew you were gonna say that. I know you, man.
Yeah, bro. Because last girl I seen, I was planning all the dates, right?
Right.
The one time she tried to plan, it didn't go as well.
Right.
So it's like, okay, we'll just let me do it, right? And it was just, I mean, it was great that she tried to plan it. Don't get me wrong, but it was nice. It was nice, So I helped her recover. It's like, okay, let's do this. Yeah.
A romantic gesture I think I'd like is like if a girl cooked for me. I think that's
yeah,
simple but effective.
Mm-hmm.
This is one we've already said. Please ask us out. It makes us feel wanted and loved.
Yeah.
Even out to dates.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be like, like asking out a guy that you've always had a crush on. Just like if you're already in a relationship, asking us out on dates.
Yeah.
It's like, like I'm glad you thought about us, to go out, like, I don't know, tomorrow evening or whatever.
Yeah. I remember, fuck, man. That feeling. I remember that feeling, bro. I was with my ex when she asked me on like a date. I was like, oh, you asked me? I'm like, of course, let's go. Right? And yeah, I know.
Dude, this one's interesting. You let me know on your opinion on this one. Playing hard to get does not work at all. I feel like in some cases they don't work at all.
Yeah.
Like you play hard to get, might as well be hard to get, Like I'm not trying to get you.
Mm-hmm.
Like I already struggle. Like I think I'm good. The whole like a lot of guys now are like, I don't chase, I attract. So it's like, we're getting to a point where sometimes we're like,
let's just connect, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, why I gotta like,
have you ever seen how easy it is for a guy, like two guys to be friends?
Yeah.
We want it to be that easy.
Mm-hmm.
Not like, of course, like, do we want to chase a little bit? Yeah. But don't make it freaking impossible.
I know what you mean.
I'm not Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Like, don't make it so hard.
Mm-hmm. Like, damn, I get tired too.
Yeah.
I mean, you should be getting tired too.
Yeah.
You're running.
There has been times, though, where, like, I was like, screw it, I'll chase. Like, make my life interesting. And, like, even if they played really hard to get, I still, like, played the game. But was that game exhausting, dude? Of course. It's not worth it. It never became worth it because you're just like, I feel like you devalue yourself so much by just keep going.
Yeah.
Like, no matter, I guess so, like, is the girl worth it? Maybe, but, like, am I not worth it for you to fight for me too? Like, you know what I mean?
No, I get it.
It just makes you now feel a little less. And sure, like, people can say, oh, you guys are just insecure, but, like, sorry, like, that's my boundary. Like, I don't want to have to put my level so low that now I'm worth your time. Like, we should be,
Yeah, no. Like, I know love is never going to be easy.
Yeah.
Right? So, obviously, if you chase, you're trying so hard, like, it shouldn't be that hard for you to, like, connect with that person.
Right.
Right? If you kept chasing your whole thing for that person, for that girl or that guy or whatever, you're going to get tired. You're going to obviously, like, lose parts of yourself. You're going to take a break and then start going again.
Yeah.
Right? But it's like stuff like that. It's like, there's a point where you can't keep going.
Yeah.
Right? And that person's running away. Like, that means they don't want you.
Facts.
Like, simple as that. When you're playing tag, you want to get that person. But they don't want you. They're trying to hide. Right? So, obviously, it's like, why?
Damn. Using tag as an analogy. That's crazy.
Hey, man. It's basically
that was deep. That was crazy.
Put that shit over a sound. Clip me, guys. Get us famous.
We get angry, we get depressed, we get sad, we want to cry and be held at times too. Being told by one of my exes that real men don't cry when I was at a really low point only further pushed me down that dark hole. Please don't do that. That shit hurts and sticks with us. Yeah, I agree. Because there were so many times where I would go through like a rut or something and it gets dark and lonely already enough. And for someone to, push you even further away, make you feel more lonely, it's like, why would I want to be with that person?
Yeah.
Or if I do choose to be with that person, now I'm choosing to submit to, like, self-abuse. Like, I'm hurting myself by being with you. You know what I mean? And that's just because I love you, but I think there are times where I guess like I should also know, like, if I love myself enough, then I shouldn't be with a person that doesn't learn to love me even in the darkest of moments. You know, I think succumbed to that. I think I've had that happen to me. Like with one specific girl, I was like, yeah, no, like never again am I gonna like have somebody where I can feel so like sad and, you know, angry at the world, and they kind of just like shy away from that. Like, no, like when you're working towards marriage, for example, and I know like marriage can be an old concept for some people, or just not a concept that they believe in at all, but what I like is that in the vows, right, they go in sickness and in health, like love me even if I'm at like below 100%, you know, or at 40%, whatever it is. You shouldn't have to just love me when I'm like the guy taking you out on dates, understands you and communicates great with you, and you know, like there are times where I might need a little up boosting too. What do you think of that one?
No, I agree.
Yeah,
I've been fortunate enough to like not be with the person who's like putting me down when I'm at my lowest.
Yeah.
All right, so it's like I can't exactly relate, but I can understand the feelings. Right. Most of the times when it's happened to me, but I'm like at my lowest, they're like trying to comfort me. They're like, "Oh, I'm here for you." Right. It's like I'll vent it out. Right. They'll be like, they'll listen. Right. So it's not like they understand. So luckily, I've been with understanding people. Yeah.
Ooh, maybe there was 2 people that did that. Ooh. Anyways, we're going on. If you don't want to hear the truth about something, don't ask me to tell you the truth, because I'm going to tell you the truth every time.
Yeah. That's true.
I feel like being a person of, like, I can be blunt. I know it's... And the thing is like, some guys, we don't know these trick questions that girls have. You know, like, there was that one, like, oh, would you love me if I'm even, like, a worm or something like that?
Yeah.
Which, like, I get, like, you know, it was a trend or whatever, but, like... you know what I mean? Like, some guys are just like, no. Like, we'll be really honest, or like, oh, do I look good in this? And it's like, ooh, do you want the truth?
Dude, I know.
There are just some guys that are super blunt.
Yeah.
I've stepped back from that. I know that this is just gonna lead to a fight nowadays.
Yeah.
So I just refrain.
Yeah. No, I do the same thing. I make sure when it comes down to a question like that, I always ask them, like, are you sure you want to hear about it? Like, I will tell you straight up. Right? It's like, it's gonna be about whatever. Right. And I'm like, I asked them, like, are you sure? You're like, yeah. I'm like, saw you. Say whatever. And luckily they're like, I asked for it. Like, all right. Oh fuck.
Sometimes men just need some alone time.
Yeah.
I agree. There were times where I spent like every day with a partner, and then like as soon as I like had that time alone, I was like, whoa, I needed this.
Yeah.
Like, what? Even if it's just as simple as like going for a bike ride, I was like, yo, I needed this. This felt very rejuvenating.
Yeah.
And or just like winding down, watching your favorite show or something. Like, sure, can you do that with a partner? Yeah, but like I feel like you're not really like...
You gotta put at least 50% of your focus on them.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah. I remember. So. Yeah, no. Yeah, you gotta... Guy needs his alone time, bro. Because like, you could be calling, FaceTiming every night. It's great. I love your presence. I love it.
Right.
Yeah, man's trying to be alone. Just give me some time. Like one time, I was seeing this one girl, and like, we were calling almost every day. Right, it was great, whatever. And then I think she told me she was gonna go out with her friends. I'm like, oh my god, I can sleep early tonight. So I took that chance because I thought she was going out with her friends, right? Because I remember her saying, "Oh, I'm going out with my friends on this day." Turns out it was the next week. I didn't know that, so I fell asleep at 2 a.m. She tried calling me. I was dead. So at 3 a.m. I woke up. I'm like, oh fuck. I read her text. It's like, oh, I'm not going out with them tonight. It's next week. Yeah. I was like, I enjoyed my peace. So I called her back at like 3 in the morning. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was the date. I enjoyed that so much, bro. I enjoyed that so much. I'm like, oh, I can sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this actually like caused a fight for me.
What?
Needing some alone time.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was like, we had been FaceTiming every day too, and then the one night I was like, all right, I'm gonna go to sleep.
Mm.
I didn't go to sleep. I just wanted to watch my shows and whatnot, and then like, she got pissed because I lied. Yeah. But like I was trying to sleep.
Yeah.
Just by watching a show to help me sleep.
Yeah.
Sometimes I need that, bro. Like,
Uh-huh.
ain't no way I'm finna apologize.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, no, ain't no way I'm finna apologize for wanting to watch my show. Like,
See, that's why I have a trick. My trick is I know we usually call at this time. It's like, all right, I'm going to watch my show before we call so I can talk to you. Enjoy my one show. All right. Hello?
I just wanted to do that again. I didn't have enough of the show, you know?
Mm.
Tell us. Oh, okay. Well, this is a different. Nope, we're gonna move past this.
No, say it.
Tell us more about what you like in bed.
So next question.
Yeah. So next question. We don't really care about makeup and just want you to be healthy and happy. Any guy who wouldn't be attracted to you without your makeup on is a shitty person. Well, I just assume that this is about those girls that think that they need makeup to. Obviously, we're not talking about the girls that use makeup to empower them or they like using makeup because it's just like a nice thing to do for themselves. But there are some girls that I do believe that there are some girls that feel the need to wear makeup to impress somebody, and I think you don't necessarily need to. Even if that's what makes you feel comfortable, then I support that 110%. But if you feel like it's just for my, my liking, you don't need to. I like you the way that you are.
Yeah.
And I hope that to those girls that do feel insecure enough to have to use makeup, that you find someone that is comfortable with you just the way you are or supports whatever you feel the need to do. Any guy who wouldn't be attracted to you without your makeup on is a shitty person.
Yeah, that's true.
Kind of, yeah, I guess so. Because then those guys are the guys that go like, when you do take off your makeup in front of them, like, yo, what happened to you? Have you seen those?
Yeah, there was something that's so shitty. Fucking funny, bro.
No, that is shitty. Those guys are rude, right?
Oh my god. Plus, girls, you don't really need to put makeup on. Like, guys, it's just our bare face, bro. Right? It's like, if you can like us like this, we can like you with that. Right? It's like, plus, a lot of girls are naturally beautiful just without the makeup, right?
Right, yeah.
And it's like, great. I'm like, oh, that's you. Great. Like, that's it.
Even though I know that there's also another set of, like, there's a good amount of girls that will say that we don't do this for you, which is totally cool too.
No, that's cool.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
Our feelings get hurt, but we were trained to suck it up and deal with it. Because of that, we have a tendency to be really bad at communicating our feelings. Yeah. I feel like every time that I have gotten hurt in a relationship, I kind of just like brush it off. I mean, I'll show it a little bit because it hurt me, but like, I'm not gonna bring it up because now if I bring it up for some reason, you're hurt too, and now we're like, I'd rather if I tell you now we're working towards a solution, rather than I tell you and now all of a sudden you have a problem with me like now because I had a problem. Like, if you were to do that, I'm sorry, that's a shitty thing to do.
Yeah.
If I tell you openly what hurt me and then you decide to now flip it and now it's your problem, that's a shitty thing to do.
And now you're the one being comforted. And she's talking, or your partner's being comforted. It's like, yo, what the fuck is this?
Like, if anything, like, we apologize
Yeah.
And that's that. Instead of like, oh, now you're the problem. And it's like, that doesn't solve anything.
Yeah.
You're fighting a problem with another problem.
Mm-hmm.
And that to me is just toxic.
Yeah.
Just because I joke about my emotions doesn't mean I don't want them to be taken seriously.
Mm-hmm.
I agree 1,000%.
Yeah, dude. No, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because like, dude, I like joking about a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Right. If I'm sad, I'll joke about it.
Yeah.
If I'm happy, of course I'll joke about it.
Yeah.
Right. I'm a dude that loves dark humor. I love making people feel awkward because it's funny.
Yeah.
Right. It's just, it's not serious.
Yeah.
It's not serious. I'll let you know when it's serious. Right. Because I'll be like, yo, this is how I feel.
Yeah.
Right. But if I joke about it, like, yo, man, some shit just happened or whatever. If I say it in a tone that's very friendly, it's like, yo, I'm fucking with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've joked around with a girl before, and then they, for some reason, decided to turn it around on me and use it on me, and that's when I was like, all right, no, that's not. It's not cool.
You ruined the joke.
It I understand the phrase like, if you can dish it out, you got to be able to take it. I understand that 1,000%, but also like, if I'm joking about it, I can joke about it.
Yeah.
Not you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Finally, this is the last one. And I think we can all agree. Finally, sometimes we want to be the little spoon. I agree 1,000%.
No, yeah. I
Right?
love. Yeah. Being little spoon's fun.
You know what? Like, sometimes, like, I don't know about you, but I want to turn around because, like, you're on one side stuck there. My neck hurts. I want the other side, and I want to just, like, hold my pillow and you hold me. I think that's the ultimate comfort level. Is it comfortable for you to be little spoon? Well, guess what? I want that too. I want that comfortability level too.
Yeah.
I'm glad now, like, some women are very open to it, so it makes me feel great.
It feels so nice being little spoon sometimes.
It feels great.
Right? When they just hug you, I'm like, oh, okay. All right.
Like,
Cool. I'm just like there. I'm like, damn.
Yeah. Feels great.
And then they turn like, okay.
Yeah. And it's the best thing in the world.
Dude, one of the best things. Oh my God.
I'm sleeping like I'm on cloud 9.
Yeah, but
and if we're mid-sleep and you decide to turn around, that's fine. Because I'm already asleep.
Oh, yo, I want to ask you this. 'Cause apparently I do it. I don't know if you do it, but whenever you're like cuddling with your girl, do you ever just like jerk? Like you're okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was just me.
I'm jumping in my dream.
Yeah.
And because like I love fighting, I'm fighting in my dreams. Yeah. So there was one time I did like a crazy kick, and like I was little spoon.
Yeah.
Bang, and I just went boom. Imagine she's behind me.
Yeah.
Bro, I felt like I was in a fight. Like I was grinning. Boom. just a quick little. Yeah, no, it's happened. Yeah, and I've been told like, yeah, you kicked me last night. You punched me. I'm like, damn, my bad.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
I remember one time I was like cuddling right with the girl, and I'm just like we're like this. My jerk, just my leg, and like my whole body actually. It's like this. Yeah. And then she starts laughing. I'm like, oh my God, are you okay? What happened? Yeah. She's like, you jerked. I was like, what? What do you mean? All right. She's like, it happens when you're falling asleep. Yeah. Right. And then one time, like another time, we're just cuddling again, and literally, it's like I fucking like shook her. Now it's like, damn, should I even fall asleep around you? Like, fuck.
Because I know that you are very open with this. Have you farted in front of a girl?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, bro. I think we were at the house.
Okay.
Right? So she was at the couch. I was like,
you have.
I told her like, yo, I gotta fart.
Like,
we weren't even dating yet. I gotta fart. So I moved away. I just stared at her.
Yeah. Wow.
She was dying. I was just like, yeah.
Wow.
I reached levels of comfort that no man should ever.
Yeah.
Yo.
See, I was traumatized growing up because there was this one kid. I won't name names, but there's this one kid in my school who just like would fart, and I guess it was normalized in his household.
Yeah.
And he brought it to our classroom, and everyone would just look at him like, "Yo, like, why'd you?" And then he'd just smile, like yeah, I did that to us. and it got to a point where like every year, every teacher would complain about it, like, dude, if you gotta fart, go to the washroom.
Yeah.
Because when you do this, the blast radius is now the whole group.
Yeah.
And if you're I think that's why they sat him so far away from them. You know how teachers move your desks? I think that's why he always sat.
Yeah.
Anyways, that happened a lot, and all the kids would go, "Yo, like, this dude farted again in class." Like, yo, and then I caught him like taking a crap in the washroom, and bro, was it loud? And I was like, yo, I am never taking a crap in the school bathroom. I am never like letting out gas. And then when you hear the girls also go, "Yeah, it was so disgusting when he farted," I was like, ooh. Yeah, so disgusting. So now, in the future, I proceeded to never pass gas in front of a partner.
Yeah, I say fuck all, bro. I let them know. Right? Be like, yo, I got to fart. Right?
Yeah,
then we just, all right. I mean, I don't want to hurt you in the process, so I got to go away.
Have you a guy like Ken? He's just honest. Like that's like pure honesty,
bro. Like I don't give a fuck, but I do give a fuck, obviously, because I don't want you smelling it.
I couldn't do it, man.
Right?
I just couldn't do it. There were so many times where, like, I was on the brink of like letting it out, but I said I would rather die than let you hear me fart.
Yeah,
and then I remember so many times where I'm like dismissing them out the door, and I'm like, bye. I love you, bye. Close the door. Just freaking earthquake in my front porch. Just boom. Just freaking nuclear bomb. Like,
yeah.
And then like all of a sudden I'm bloated and I'm like, boom. Back to solid.
Yeah.
Oh my. And there's only one time. I remember one time that I farted in front of a significant, 2 times. There was one time though where we were saying goodbye.
Was this the hug?
Yeah. I got squeezed like a whoopee cushion, like no tomorrow. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. And then they just hugged me tighter. I was like, great. I love you more now. And I was like, dude, you're disgusting. Like in my head, I'm like, what are you doing? You disgusting. And then there's one time. This one I've never told you, and I think you might enjoy this one, where we had fallen asleep, and then like I'm dreaming, but I'm like half awake, half asleep. My eyes are closed, and I fart, and then I wake up to my fart, and I'm like, whoa. And then I look beside me. She's on her phone.
Oh, you told me this.
Oh, well, she's on her phone.
Yeah.
And I'm like, just in my head, like, did she hear that? Did I even fart? Or was that a dream?
Yeah.
I don't know. Because she didn't react. So I don't know what's going on. And I'm like, oh, were you always awake? Like, just trying to make, I was just like, yeah. Always been awake. Completely passed by it. I'm like, maybe she didn't hear it. And then I was like, you know, I'm going to ask. Because it's going to drive me nuts. I'm like, did you hear me fart? She's like, yeah. She's like, yeah, bro, I did. And I was like, oh, I guess it's okay then. I don't know, ladies, are you okay with that? Like, does that bother you at all?
The way I see it, it's like a new level of comfortability and vulnerability.
Okay, fair.
That's how I've always perceived it.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, if I can fart around you, I'm cool with you. Right? If I can't, that's a sign. It's like, yo, we ain't there yet.
Right.
Right? So if I do go to fart, I ain't got to tell you. It's kind of like, I'll slightly move away.
Right.
Right? It's like, oh, okay, let me get back. Like, what happened? Oh, just need some air.
Right.
Right. That's it.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. I just like, I like do the technique so that I can let out gas without like the cheeks fucking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's so annoying, dude, when you get caught slipping like that. I feel ultimately embarrassed. Now it's gotten to a point where if I do it, I'm just like, oops, I guess. Like, I'm gonna go to the washroom next time. Like, that's it.
Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. Farting brings people together. I agree with that.
Well, if there's any other guys out there that have anything that they think that women should know about them, please put it in the comments below. I didn't think that post would drag out this episode.
I didn't think so either.
Well, it did, and I'm glad it did.
Ladies, make this some lessons, some tricks, tips, in your relationships or future relationships or talking stages, situationships. By all means, this could help you a lot.
Honestly, this is also a great like icebreaker or conversation starter. You will learn a lot more about men or about women if you just open up the conversation. Like, what are things? Maybe next episode we'll do what women wish men knew, and we'll react to that.
We'll bring a girl,
or we could just react to them.
Fair,
But yeah, let us know in the comments below if there's anything else that you wish that we would know. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please, as always, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Tune into our Spotify. Leave a review on Apple Podcasts.
Yeah. Rate us on Spotify as well. And yeah.
That's been The Booth. That's been Dom.
Ken.
Peace out. That was a fun one. That was